Corner of Junior tonight.
Southpaw versus southpaw. You don't get to see this very often in the sport of boxing.
Is there anything different, or is it just basically a righty versus a righty? Or it does something change when it's southpaw, southpaw?
Yeah, because left-handers don't see a lot of left-handers, so I think it's awkward for both of them.
Walsh made his pro debut in 2021 at just 20 years of age. Coming up on his 4-year anniversary of that debut.
That feeling out round you were talking about.
Right. High stakes.
We did not get to see in the last fight.
High stakes, and this is much more normal for a first round than some of the first rounds we've had tonight. The higher the stakes, the more cautious fighters tend to be early.
It's not that these fighters are not throwing punches, they're just measured.
Because they're trying to take the measure of their man before they start really throwing like they mean it.
Nice dip to the body as Vargas Jr. lands. Walsh realizing some success downstairs as well.
It's a lot different to see a guy on tape, to watch his YouTube videos, and then to ultimately be in there. You can get to a point in your knowledge of your opponent, but you have to be in there to get the full experience. And that's what both fighters are doing right now. They're taking that down low.
Vargas threw a probing jab to the body, and you can see Callum Walsh was ready to pounce, and Vargas got out of there. He didn't want that right hook.
Walsh had Vargas against the ropes, but because he wanted to load up and he telegraphed it, he allowed Vargas to sneak out the side door.
Good connection with a left hand to the body by Callum Walsh. Boxing fans absolutely elated that this fight is happening right now. Biggest challenge of both of these fighters' careers by a significant margin.
Reading the body language, one fighter, and Vargas wants to box and be smart, and Walsh wants to land shots and get Vargas into an exchange, and he's yet to be able to do that.
Walsh committed to that body early.
Walsh in the last several moments has made the ring a little smaller than he did early in the round.
All right, back with round 2 in a moment.
How y'all feeling? This our co-main event, so this our last match to the main event. So yeah.
All right, here we go, round 2. Freddie Roach calling for Callum Walsh, among other things, to use his physicality to work Vargas Jr. up against the ropes.
Ooh.
Walsh working off of that lead jab here early round 2.
But that's what he has to do. What you just saw right there, those three jabs. If he wants to get inside, like you could sense his body language telling us he wants to, it's probably best to use a jab. It's a lot safer and it'll get you there a lot quicker.
See, Vargas, I think, is fighting the right kind of fight. But this is what I mean by muscle memory. The hook to the body, Dre?
Right hook.
Yep. This is what I mean by muscle memory. It feels to me like Vargas has to do more thinking and put more effort into everything, and Walsh can kind of more easily just let the muscle memory take over.
Yeah.
That's the late start for Vargas.
Walsh, as we mentioned, 18 years in the game, started at 6.
See, that last combination came out so fluidly from Walsh.
Doesn't mean that the guy with more experience is going to win. It just means that things are easier.
All right.
Vargas Jr. realizing effectiveness to the body there.
Good jab. I mean, good dodge.
That. Hey, this guy might be a little more automatic than me. I have to be careful.
Young fighters have to learn to jab while they're thinking. They have to learn to jab while they're processing and collecting data. And while they're trying to set punches up, don't pose and just look at one another. Stick the jab up and down, different speeds and cadences, so you can get into a rhythm and land the shot you want to land.
That's what I mean, smart by Vargas, right? He sets up his shot, he uses his athletic ability and speed to land it, and he gets out.
Good body work there by Walsh.
Vargas acknowledged it.
When Vargas Jr. finds the angle, he doesn't miss a whole lot. It's just about finding those openings and those patterns. Coming up on a minute to go here, round 2.
Let me turn off the light. I know some of y'all like, God damn, the light.
Defensively by Vargas. And Jr. certainly acknowledged some of the challenges growing up in his father's shadow. Senior wouldn't acknowledge the twitchiness that you tried to get him to.
I mean, I think it's the eye test to me, but he's already done something with Walsh, guys. He's broken his forward momentum. Walsh is standing straight up and down and kind of giving ground at times.
But let y'all know who y'all got on the fight. Who y'all got on the fight.
Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing?
Walsh jumps in and out in spurts. Vargas needs to be more steady and throw jabs and be steady line. Don't let the burst get the best of you.
Good left hand from Vargas.
Yeah, it was.
And good right hook to the body from Walsh.
Hey, that was a great round. No, hey, listen to me. Buen pinche round. Es lo que me gustó. Me gustó que ahora se lo está llevando para atrás. Llévalo para atrás al güey. No le está gustando para nada. No le está gustando los
Take him back. You're making him walk backward. He's not liking this. He's not enjoying this. Continue with the listen, if you keep doing the pressure, let's see if you're gonna put him down. Okay? Keep with the pressure. Let's say, I need more strikes. I need strong down and then keep on it in the body. Let's get him. Let's get him right now. And all when you put pressure, listen, when you put pressure on him, he's not doing anything. It continue.
Lo mismo, ¿ok? Hay que echarlo para atrás con el doble llave, ¿viste?
Some combinations, 2 strikes. It makes you walk backwards. Continue with the pressure with your gloves up. You need to keep your guys.
Boxing royalty.
They got Roy Jones
Jr. Check him out with our guy Andre Ward, Hall of Game. The legends are out tonight. Vargas Jr. corner pretty animated. They feel like they're seeing some things. Walsh to the body. Nice way to begin round 3 for him.
Walsh looks to have come out with a little bit of a different attitude in his 3rd round, Andre.
Yeah, if he can keep those body shots coming periodically, they're going to pay off for him.
I don't like the way Vargas just almost stood up to meet that right hook.
And I don't like the way Vargas is giving up that same 2-punch combination to the body. He's not answering like he did right there. I think more times than not, Vargas has to send that silent but not so silent message that I'm not taking that tonight.
I gotta say, guys, I am impressed with what I've seen from Vargas so far, especially given the stage and the disparity in
damn, I don't know why I did that. What's up, y'all? Who joined? Who y'all got? Who y'all got on this fight?
That's how Vargas should answer.
Canelo or Crawford? Oh, okay.
Nice connection to the body by Walsh, who did believe overwhelmingly that he had the stronger schedule coming into this match.
All right. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I'm just waiting on that main event.
He said, I do. I said, do you think he really is who he says he is? He said, I don't. Right. But that hasn't been proven true thus far.
And now the question becomes for Vargas, class tells over time. The longer the fight goes, the more experience and level separate. So can he keep this level of intensity up? And if Callum makes adjustments, can he then adjust to the adjustments?
Unofficially twice as much output out of Callum Walsh here in the early going, and a lot of that has been an investment in the body.
Yeah, even sometimes when Vargas is pulling away, Callum's not going to the head, he's going to the body.
Texas A&M beat Notre Dame.
Walsh completely.
What the hell happened, Notre Dame? How y'all let Texas A&M? My bad. I know the fight's supposed to go on, but Texas A&M just shocked me.
He figures his shots will get there a little straighter and more automatically.
Yeah, it's
because it's like, nigga, how you let Texas A&M beat y'all?
Vargas' name well, and you can allow the pressure and the expectation of being a Vargas crush you, or you can allow
nasty
it to
work,
spurn you forward and push you.
Nasty work.
You know you have that pedigree, and you use it to excite you because I want to show my father that I can do this.
Right.
Ooh, that's a nice combo.
No one has been able to really impose their will on the other so far. They're both doing some good things.
Let me get in.
Put the pressure on you, you're killing this kid. Back him up, let's go. Let's be aggressive, okay? Don't let him back you up. You back him up the whole round. You know you can do that. Alright? Little feints, little head movements.
But if y'all had the
combination together.
pick, who would y'all go for? Because I ain't gonna lie.
Super lightweight champ Devin Haney ringside tonight for Canelo.
With Canelo,
the living legend Julio Cesar Chavez. I mean, he gets shown on
with Canelo, it's just his defense. It's just crazy. But Crawford counter, like his counter punches is crazy too. But this should be interesting.
You should see how the UFC athletes react around him.
Chavez is one of the greatest fighters ever lived.
So Freddie Roach, with a firm directive, he said to Callum Walsh, you can at least be the guy backing Vargas Jr. up. You did see Fernando able to back Callum up a little bit there in round 3.
Walsh has good moments, but they're not sustained. Good shot right there. Overhand right, grazed the chin of Vargas. Took it well.
Okay.
The left hand, right?
Nice right hand. Left hand.
That Dre was the most dangerous punch of the fight so far, it looked like to me.
Landed a left hand of his own.
Yep. But I don't like how Vargas picks his chin up in the air a little bit. And if Walsh can kind of clean him up with a hook, that could be bad.
Ooh.
Short left out of the break lands for Vargas.
Oh, that was a good move. That was a good head movement.
Vargas's skill level belies his amateur background. He's fighting like a guy who had an amateur career.
Pedigree.
Yep.
Being in the gym with his brothers, having competition in the gym.
Ooh.
Expedite the process.
Damn.
Good shot right there.
Yep.
I don't see him getting caught with the kind of shots the guys who haven't fought amateur get caught with. Good right hook.
Yeah, Vargas starting to find his range a little bit here, round 4.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm yawning, though. That's the crazy thing. I don't even know why I'm yawning, because I'm yawning. It's because I've been like,
I would say it's true of both fighters so far.
I don't know. I've just been tired.
Walsh, but not enough to separate and start dominating the fight.
Responsible guard from Vargas Jr. That big left got through for Walsh.
It did.
Look like Walsh gonna get him up.
The shots there seem to bother Vargas. Just when Vargas looked like he was getting comfortable behind the high guard and able to pick Callum Walsh's shots. And another one, the left-hand key. He's finding a home for the backhand, Callum Walsh is.
And you can see confidence being gained by Walsh here.
Right hook to the body from Walsh.
Stop. Keep those punches up. Let's go.
Ooh. Nice way to punctuate the round for Walsh.
He did some very good work in that last minute, Callum Walsh did.
Both fighters doing some nice things in this fight, but it's a good overhand left from Vargas. Those kind of shots on the top of the forehead can do a lot of damage. Didn't do a lot of damage in that moment, but there's Walsh comes right back with his own left hand, misses the right hand. This is how this fight has been fought. Nip and tuck, you hit me, I hit you, we exchange left hands. Somebody needs to create some separation.
Every Irish to that pot. I went to the body and I stopped them. So keep on going to the body. The way you do it. Hey, I need you to más golpes, güey. Tocando fuerte.
His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh alongside Dana White, who has made his way inside Allegiant Stadium. Mr. Beast has joined us. Jason Statham's been here all night.
And it's those two men, Turki Al-Sheikh and Dana White, along with Nick Khan.
Dang. So Khan.
That's what we're all doing here.
Which Nick Khan we talk about?
We're in a golden age of boxing.
The W Nick Khan, AEW Nick Khan.
Already established tonight, figures to take it to the next level, and it was very interesting for a lot of fans to see how these two athletes would handle this platform, this type of opposition. So far, pretty good.
So far, so good.
And it's Walsh whose headline shows at famous arenas. Vargas has not done that, so Walsh should be more comfortable here.
But this is when living with the pressure of a great last name serves you well.
It's not like he doesn't know about big-time boxing.
Or pressure.
Good left hand, or so it appeared, by Vargas Jr. We go under 2 minutes here, round 5. Waiting in the wings, Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. Right on the belt line for Vargas. Starting to see a little bit more in combination from Vargas.
Mistake there from
My bad, y'all.
Sat right in front of his opponent, opened up, Walsh saw him, and beat him to the punch with a two-piece. But Vargas took it well.
I mentioned class tells over time. Dre, have you seen anything separating them?
No.
Vargas has to really be fighting with tremendous intensity, given the difference in experience for that to be the case. Can he keep it up for another 5+ rounds?
Got a lot of fight left.
Good job with the lead hand there by Vargas. Oh, nice sequence from Walsh now.
Keep those punches up, Fernando. Keep them up.
Oh. Got him on the hook.
With a guy who can apply pressure, and Callum Walsh can, at this point in the fight or pretty soon, it needs to start feeling like the avalanche is coming. Like no matter what the other guy does, he just won't stop. There's more, you know, like a leaky boat. Every time you plug one hole, another pops up. But that's not what's happening right now.
Let's go.
Ooh. Hey, Walsh got that one.
Hey, we need to be. We need to take the
Can't have any more low blows.
Hey, listen.
All right? No more. Got you, mother.
Listen. Tienes que ponerte trucha porque te van a quitar un pinche punto, güey.
You're going to take it away from you if you just listen. We don't know what's going to happen. You just touch him first.
Sigue chingándolo abajo y arriba.
You first bother him low, and then you keep it high. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, nothing comes in. You need to get more combos, okay? And whenever you close to him, you have to go to gut. You start with the left, and then you go to the right. You need to put 2 jabs, and then put across. You need to cut the distance, so you either go in there, Fernando.
Hey,
Well, the spotlight that at times has eluded Terence Bud Crawford has found him tonight. He will challenge Canelo Alvarez here in short order in one of the biggest boxing matchups in recent memory. Now, though, co-main event continues here with round 6. Callum Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr.
The biggest boxing matchup since Mayweather-Pacquiao. And it will be seen tonight, very likely, by more people than any fight since Muhammad Ali and Leon Spinks rematch 47 years ago because of the platform. Boxing's been siloed on pay-per-view for so long.
Right. Oh, good body shot by Vargas Jr. Now he goes up top.
He's following his father's instructions. His father's nervous, doesn't know if he'll get a decision, thinks he needs to step it up, and he's stepping it up. And there is risk in doing so.
When we listen in between rounds and you hear Fernando Vargas Sr., both father and trainer talking, you can hear both. You hear trainer, but you also hear the concern of a father.
Yeah, it's a good point, Dre. Under 2 minutes here, round 6, as Vargas Jr. changes his level and grazes the body of Walsh.
I think Vargas is letting Callum Walsh get a little too comfortable going forehead to forehead there and kind of picking his shots.
I think both corners should be calling for some separation, and they should give them 1 or 2 things that they can do to create that separation, because right now they're evenly matched and they're going punch for punch. I think one instruction should be, when you land, don't give it back. Don't allow Vargas, or the case of Vargas, allow Walsh to just step in and land a shot that the referees now don't know who to give that exchange to. I get mine, you don't get yours. Greedy on offense, stingy on defense.
Numbers suggest a far more efficient round here.
I ain't gonna lie, this match card, the fight card, ass.
Walsh in the center of the ring.
But then sometimes, because guys are evenly matched, you can't create separation. It's just like that, and we've seen a lot of fights like that tonight where we're calling for separation. Even the corners are calling for separation, but the fighters just can't do it.
And both fighters mentioned their nationalities and the kind of pride in Irish boxing and Mexican boxing, right? Mexican-American in this case. But their ethnic backgrounds and the kind of temperament that they both have.
Right.
They're not those kind of, hey, I'm going to get mine and step off type of fighters.
No, you're seeing a lot more defensive responsibility here than maybe we saw in our last matchup. Final seconds of round 6. Good connection by Walsh.
Oh, big left hand from Walsh. But he did, but Vargas pointed out he hit him low with the right hand, and he did.
You win. How you feel?
Good job. Now when you're backing him up, we're gonna go 2, 3, 4 fight combination.
See another common exchange. That punch right there landed borderline, but that punch landed on the button right there. Vargas felt that. It's at the end of the round again. Borderline shot landed on the belt line, but it allowed Walsh to land a clean shot that Vargas immediately looked to the referee and said, hey, don't worry about the left hand. He hit me low.
All right, round 7, and that means this is the first time Fernando Vargas Jr. will have fought into a 7th round as a pro. Seems to have plenty left in the tank. Callum Walsh in the orange. Vargas Jr. wearing the green, white, and red.
Does it appear to you, Dre, that each guy is fighting as well as they can at this stage in their career?
I wonder, which is why I keep calling for separation, but I'm not sure if they can.
It looks to me so far that they've kind of fought each other to a standstill. We're standing still for that.
Yeah. That's a good left hand now from Vargas.
Both had the same idea, trying to end the fight on one shot.
Alvarez Jr. loaded up there, unable to connect.
I'm always led to believe there's another game. You may not even have the skill set to do 4 or 5 different things to change the course of the fight, but your will is always present. That's a decision you make. And I think both fighters can press more if they wanted to.
But each one, there's a price to pay for pressing more. They're thus far evenly matched.
But then you gotta ask yourself, how do I want to feel Sunday morning when I wake up? And all of a sudden that price isn't as expensive as you might think.
By the way, guys,
Sure.
fight card. You know, how many times have we said that tonight already? How evenly matched the fights are.
Those are the small separators in moments like this that you gotta have with yourself. Corner can't give it to you. You gotta have that between the ears. How do I want to feel when I wake up Sunday morning and realize what happened Saturday night? I want to be okay with that.
Walsh has been the busier man tonight. He has landed 27% though of his 434 punch attempts.
Boxing fans going to get used to this, not knowing who wins the fight going in.
Yeah.
And tonight, not sure who won the fight going out. Let's see what happens in the main event, because it's already getting to be butterflies time.
I'm telling you. I think for a lot of these fans around the world as well, as we come down the stretch of round 7 here in the co-main event.
The body shot from Walsh.
And that set up the stuff upstairs. Left hand to the body from Walsh.
It's just been a good fight. Both fighters have done good things in this fight.
Yeah.
The skill set is evident. The heart is evident. They have enough pop. It's respectable. And it's still very early for both guys. 17 fights for Fernando Vargas and 14 for Callum Walsh.
Yeah, Walsh told us Vargas could have milked that family name a little bit longer before fighting him. But Junior pretty competitive tonight. Through 7, we got 3 rounds to go.
Every now and again, Walsh will take a break from punching at the head of Vargas, and he'll land a shot like that. We've been talking about separation and what can separate these two guys. It's the body shots, and then it's shots like this from Vargas without giving shots like this back after you land. But both fighters have been nip and tuck and ebb and flow for this whole fight.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. All right. He's yours. You own it. What you got? All you gonna do? Stay loose. That's right. Let's go. Knock. Put him on the ropes. It's over. Yeah. Just have to be happy, right?
I ain't gonna lie, this round 8, I believe.
Feels like he can get a little bit more in terms of the forward motion.
I ain't gonna lie, this match card have been ass. I ain't gonna lie.
As we show you Skipper Kelp's unofficial scorecard. Just getting more consistently in combination from Callum Walsh. 46% of his punches tonight have been thrown in combination. 24% for Vargas.
Those 2 shots that Vargas just landed, it's just lazy posturing from Walsh. Why did you allow him to land that little uppercut with you leaning over your feet with no response from you? Why are you letting him get off with 2 and 3 shots and you're just accepting that, you're allowing that? He has to learn that that's not okay, because as the competition gets stiffer, it's going to be a bigger price to pay for being lackadaisical like that.
I mean, the competition's pretty stiff tonight, you know?
But if he wins and goes on, it's going to get stiffer. And the shots that are grazing and just missing may land and change the course of your life and put your career on a different path.
You know, but he isn't with a guy just about as athletic as they come. Like, Vargas is a very, very good athletic, very athletic fighter.
Couple nice body shots by Vargas. Good connection with the right hand by Walsh.
Vargas is not just athletic, he's tough.
Yep. And that combination of athletic ability and toughness can compensate for a lot of the inexperience, and is compensating for it.
And again, oftentimes having that last name can work for you. It'll give you that complex and that disdain about you, like, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not just my father's son.
Good shot to the body by Walsh. And a nice combination by Callum as well.
Skipper had it 5-3 Walsh. That means if the judges see it 1 round different, it's a draw fight at the moment. Someone's got to take command. Sorry, 5-2 heading into this round. So it could be 6-2.
I think it's a close fight.
Seems as though at least latter half of the 8th round, Walsh has started to take control. Oh, good shot by Walsh, partially blocked by Vargas. Strong final minute of round 8 for the Irishman.
We need to fucking go hard. Tenemos nos van a chingar la pinche pelea, güey. Si no lo pinches.
We have a freaking good fight in front of us, okay? That's right. Like, put him backwards. Listen, remember, we get tired in sparring, but we don't get tired over here, okay? Just put him back. Make it with everything, my son. Make him walk backwards, okay? Listen, let's win this freaking fight, okay? Just leave everything here. You have this is what makes you stronger. Leave everything here. Give him all you got.
I'm not gonna give a shit. We gotta go everything. Let's go.
Listen, it's very tight right there. It's very tight. It's very tight. Let's go.
Inspired work in the corner as usual from Senior and Emiliano Vargas, and of course George Capetillo. Now we see if the pupil can respond in kind and bring that offense to the bigger man, Callum Walsh.
But it also shows you, I mean, Walsh came in as the favorite, and I've been very impressed with how Vargas has fought so far. But it also shows you who's very likely winning the fight. Yep. Skipper has him up here unofficially, and in the corner, Freddie Roach is calm, and Fernando Vargas Sr. is telling him, we got to get this done now.
Left hand partially lands for Vargas Jr.
Do you think that's one reason, Andre, that Walsh hasn't done some of the things that you've suggested because he feels very comfortable and feels he is going to control the fight?
It's possible. I just don't think it's likely. I think the more likely reason is just these are bad habits for him. And maybe he thought he had a gear that he hasn't shown tonight. And I do believe that Vargas is a lot better and a lot tougher than he bargained for.
Certainly than he anticipated when he spoke to us.
And you can see the frustration on his face going back to the corner in certain rounds, like, he's still here? And that's the danger of believing the narrative about a guy without you ever facing him. You have to believe that he's better than what people are saying about him. That's what gets you up early and keeps you late and brings you into the fight with the right frame of mind. It's a tough place to find out you were wrong about a guy. Yeah. That guy being your opponent.
But Walsh is fighting a calm fight that suggests he does feel in control.
He has been the far more active boxer here in round 9. A lot of the shots have been blocked by Junior, but that's the direction in which Fernando needs to be moving forward. Skipper Kelp, talk to us.
This is a very competitive fight. The rounds are really close. Walsh is just doing a little bit more, but Vargas is in it to win it.
Body shot a little bit low for Vargas Jr. Under a minute now to go, round 9.
So what that tells me, Skipper just said, is the reason Fernando Vargas Sr. is imploring his son the way he is not simply because he thinks he's losing the fight, but because he thinks the fight is there to be won.
Well, it's both. Neither fighter can rest on anything they've done in this fight, especially in Las Vegas. You know how decisions go here. You can't assume that you're ahead. You should be fighting with an urgency. So if Callum Walsh is not, and he loses, lesson learned.
Nice connection with the lead hand by Walsh late in the round. Good jab by Vargas. Likely too little too late in that round.
Walsh keeping Vargas's hands at home throughout the fight by being the busier fighter.
Last round, we're gonna catch you up.
All right, you did good again, all right? Don't lose coming. That 1-2-1-2 down the middle is working perfectly, all right? Don't lose.
Okay, okay.
Listen, this is for everything. Listen, you have the power, Tiki. You have to believe in your power. Because it's a war, man. It's a war. Listen, defeat your hands. Okay, let's go. Let's go for everything.
Nothing hard, just touch. Nothing hard, just fucking touch.
Win the round. All right?
Whatever. Put him down to the count.
And there's Canelo Alvarez getting the hands wrapped, which can only mean one thing. He is going to make that famed walk to the ring here soon. But now we get to our 10th and final round in the co-main event. Callum Walsh, Fernando Vargas Jr. Skipper Kelp has it 88-83 for Vargas.
And now both guys are picking up the pace.
Well, to back up your point at the end of round 9, Walsh unofficially has thrown 300 more punches through 9 rounds, for whatever that is worth. And he lands a nice left hand there.
As Andre's been saying, he's just sometimes Vargas sits there and doesn't jab and doesn't stay busy. And then Walsh, just by throwing some more punches, keeps Vargas' hands at home. And I also wonder, given where they are in their careers, given the stage, etc., how much they saved for this 10th round.
Left hand is there, out of that clinch for Vargas Jr. Jr. still just 28.
Wait. Stay off his head.
And that's the forward motion the corner's looking for. Good jab by Vargas. Five-punch combination from Walsh. A lot of those shots blocked. Vargas Jr. showing off the hand speed to the body.
Vargas' corner wants him to believe in his power, which suggests to me they think he needs something dramatic here.
So the boxing discourse next week, regardless of winner, is going to be, did these men take advantage of the opportunity? Does their stock go up based upon what we saw tonight?
So far what we've seen tonight, I think the talk is going to be, did you see that Mbili Lester Martinez fight?
Good way to sidestep my question, champ. Under a minute to decide it.
Well, the Adams Bulge hit.
Yeah, those were incredible fights. This fight is a learning experience fight for two pretty evenly matched fighters. If anything, it looks like Vargas maybe fought a little bit over his head based on expectations in terms of discipline against a more experienced guy, and Callum Walsh may want to fight with a little more intensity in the future against a fighter against whom he is favored.
I agree with that.
And I think Callum might agree with that as well, but he is opening up here late, landed an uppercut that caused some bleeding out of Vargas Jr.'s mouth a moment ago. Oh, good right hand from Walsh.
Been a really good 10th round.
Jr. pressing forward.
Best round of the fight.
Nice show of sportsmanship at the end of 10 as Callum Walsh and Fernando Vargas Jr. go the distance in our co-main event. We wrap it up with the official decision coming up next from Vegas.
Big expenses? Meet your big financial friend, Experience. Your BFF can reveal surprising ways to help you save. That way, you're always ready for what's unexpected or whatever you're planning next. So achieving your financial goals becomes easier because you're one step closer to reaching them with your big financial friend.
It's showtime, and there's no better way to win on boxing than with DraftKings Sportsbook. This is the home boxing bets, so step into the ring and go the distance with this unbeatable offer. Place all kinds of bets live or before the bout, like fight props, over-unders, money lines, and more. Download the app, enter the promo code, and get in on the action. The crown is yours.
My bad if I'm not talking, yeah. I'm waiting on this.
Well,
The main event.
Boxing history here tonight, the first boxing live event inside this great Allegiant Stadium, and you can see some of what happens during this 2-week Odyssey. Football fields out, boxing rings in, and now we all await the pageantry that will accompany Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Bud Crawford. Truly once in a lifetime. Now for the co-main event decision, Michael Buffer.
And ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Eric Cheek scores at 99-91. Same score from David Sutherland, 99-91. And Don Trolla scores at 190. All three by unanimous decision. Still undefeated from Cork, Ireland, King Callum Walsh.
Not too much suspense. Callum Walsh, your winner by unanimous decision.
You know, this is the scoring issue in boxing. Not that the judges did a bad job, but the scorecard doesn't reflect what we just saw because it's basically every round is 1 point, right? So if one guy shades every round, it winds up wide on the scorecards, even though we saw a competitive fight.
All right, Callum Walsh 15-0 as he gets it done as the favorite in the co-main event. Charlie Sheen, the new Netflix documentary, is AKA Charlie Sheen. Jeremy Renner is with us. You can see him as Dr. Nat Sharp in a new Netflix film, Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery. The great Sofia Vergara getting a nice response from the crowd here. Many of you are watching her Netflix series Griselda right now. Also with us tonight, the sports media mogul, Stephen A. Smith. Wiz Khalifa. Avid combat sports fan. Good to have Wiz in the building tonight. Tony Gonzalez from your Kansas City Chiefs, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. NBA royalty, Rich Paul is with us. Sam Cassell, Teron Lou. Tommy Hearns needs no introduction for many of you out there. Dave Chappelle, one of the funniest men out there. A lot of love for him here in Las Vegas. Charlize Theron, another big-time boxing and mixed martial arts fan, star of the upcoming Netflix film Apex. And the one, the only,
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. All right, now with a very special guest over at the desk, we send it back over to Mario Lopez.
Go lay down. Go.
Thank you, John. Let's welcome in a special guest who is no stranger to big fights,
Go.
both as a fan and on this big screen. My man, Mark Welber. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. I see you brought something very special, the illustrious Ring Magazine belt, a belt with over a century of history. Mark, what is it that makes this belt so special, man?
Listen, Jack Dempsey held this belt. This is
Brother, yeah, I'm
kind of
talking to my
usual
dog.
body where there's so many belts. You have to do something extraordinary to hold this belt. I mean, you're talking about Ali. You're talking about Marciano. You're talking about Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, this is the elite of the elite.
You're exactly right. There's no politics. If you're wearing this belt, you are definitely #1. What does it mean to a fighter to have this belt?
Well, you're in rarefied air. You know what I mean? And what I love about this fight is you have two guys who have extraordinary careers, but they're willing to put their legacy on the line to go against somebody who is also potentially going to put a real damper on their legacy and tarnish their legacy. You know, this is the elite of the elite.
You're exactly right. It really defines.
That's why it's made of solid gold, you know.
$188,000 this
Yes.
particular belt for this
Yes.
fight. Made of solid gold, like you said. I can't let you go, my man, without getting your take on the fight. What's your prediction?
Oh, man, you know what? I love them both. I'm friendly with both, and I'm rooting for both of them, and I just hope they make it home safe. If you ask me off camera, I have a little bit more detail, but you know what? I'm not getting that phone call.
Fair enough, fair enough. Keep it neutral. I
love
get
you,
my
brother.
man. You too, brother. Great to see you. Las Vegas is the true fight capital of the world, playing host to many of the biggest super fights in history. Tonight, we're going to add one more to that list, and we are counting down the minutes.
Y'all ready for this fight, y'all?
Big fights land on Netflix and bets, they land on DraftKings. Canelo Alvarez, championship pedigree, power, and pressure. Terence Crawford, undefeated, untouched, yet stepping in as the underdog. Two styles, one spotlight, and on DraftKings, this isn't just a fight, it's your moment to make a call. Fight lines, round props, decision or knockout. Every outcome hits harder when there is something on the line. On DraftKings Sportsbook, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the promo code when you sign up. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Can we stop for food?
No, hay comida en la casa.
Can we stop for food?
No, hay comida en la casa. Vamos.
Hay comida en la casa.
¿Tienes hambre?
This may be of interest. A variation of the mango wurzel of Victorian England. A meat-like beauty once.
Yeah. Yeah, I am ready for this main event. Right, they need to hurry up, bruh, for this main event. This gonna be a good one. Yeah, I have to stand up for it because this gonna be a good ass fight. You talk about two guys that's finna throw hands.
Netflix presented by Cash App.
We gonna see that. We gonna get that.
In years, maybe decades, if you consider just how many people will be watching us in the fight capital, Las Vegas, and all around the world. Welcome back. I'm Mario Lopez here with Antonio Tarver, Mark Creed.
What's up, Matthews? What's up?
It is prediction time. Will it be and new or and still? Antonio.
Well, I'm Bud County all the way. I think Bud County wins this.
Hey,
Listen, if Bud Crawford believes in himself enough to insist on this fight, and only this fight, who am I to doubt him? He can do it from both sides. He's longer than Dimitri Bivol. I see him by late decision, possible stoppage.
Sorry, Mark, I'm here to tell you it's going to be Canelo Alvarez. He's the face of boxing, and it's going to be end still. He might not just be the bigger fighter, but the better fighter. I like his power, his strength, and his size.
And plus, this too, bro. Canelo had fought everybody, bro. He fought everybody. He fought all type of style too. So it's like,
the bigger guy, the guy that's been more active, and the guy that's going to be
like I had said, like,
Wednesday weekend, Canelo. So we're all even here on the table. Coming up next, one way or another, boxing history.
like I said, it gonna come down we gonna really see who's the better fighter.
Status as the undisputed super middleweight king, the Mexican superstar chases further greatness tonight as he vies to be the first man to upend the unblemished Terence "Bud" Crawford. Proud American has been producing knockouts at a furious clip, and he has his hot sights
But
set
hey,
on
Bud could just you just need one good hit.
on producing one of the biggest singular wins in boxing history. The main event is next, live from Las Vegas. And now let's toss it to John for some betting angles on tonight's main event. John, what do you got?
All right, Mario, thank you very much. Yes, Tale of the Bet brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. So underdog is not a term you often associate with Terence "Bud" Crawford, but that is our reality tonight. The champ is plus 140, meaning if you bet $100 on him on DraftKings Sportsbook, you would net $140 if he remains unbeaten. The odds makers have Canelo Alvarez entrenched as the betting favorite. His price right now, minus 170. So to profit $100 on Canelo, you would need to wager $170. Now, if you think this fight will hit the scorecards, plus money to be had on both sides. Canelo by decision pays out plus 125. Comeback on Crawford is plus 210. Fight to go the distance, juiced at minus 370. But if you think someone's hitting the canvas with finality, fight not to go the distance, pretty juicy at plus 250. Also, DraftKings offering plus 380 on a Canelo finish, plus 850 if Bud Crawford closes the show early. Those odds suggest a cleaner fight, but one flash knockdown could swing the scorecards. DraftKings Sportsbook is the official sports betting partner of Canelo versus Crawford on Netflix. Right now, all customers can get a profit boost on any method of victory market. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, sign up with the promo code, and opt in to receive this exclusive offer. Big fights land on Netflix, and bets, they land on DraftKings.
God
Canelo
damn.
Alvarez, championship pedigree, power, and pressure.
These ads, bro, killing me. Since we waiting on this site, and this gonna be this probably gonna be one of the best fights since Floyd and Pacquiao, bro. Since Floyd and Pacquiao, this gonna be a good ass fight. But shoot. Damn. Bro, I swear to God, this fight been on bruh. Bruh, I feel like, bruh, This must start at 8, right? 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit, that motherfucker gonna end around 12. This shit shouldn't be that long. I ain't gonna hold you. With that ass match card, like fight card, I'm still gonna talk my shit on that match card, because that shit is ass. Ass, straightly ass. And we got
to get down and dirty, baby. Shoot at the club and then shoot at your pop. Everybody sit the floor.
Let's get it popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait
yeah, we here.
Now live from Allegiant Stadium in Las
Vegas. We are here. Main event time.
Crawford to decide the undisputed super middleweight championship.
Come on, Canelo.
Two of the best fighters of their generation. Two former, if not present, pound-for-pound kings. Largely, their fighting primes have played out simultaneously. And tonight, at long last, otherworldly legends Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have shown up in each other's bracket. Now we find out together who is the better man on this fateful night.
The ultimate promise of sports is simple. The best must meet the best. It's what every fan demands. It's what every era remembers. Tonight, two of history's greatest step into the same arena and put legacy against legacy. When greatness meets greatness and the dust settles, who will remain standing?
How many fighters have ever been called the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? There haven't been that many ever. These are two of them. Canelo Alvarez.
Come on, Canelo.
Faces Terence Bud Crawford, a man who still holds the distinction in the minds of many as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Crawford on top of him now, trying to finish the deal. It's all over.
I want to be remembered as one of the all-time greats, and I gotta go through Canelo to do it.
Crawford is fighting a guy 3 divisions bigger, and he's a killer. But Crawford's special. Fighters like Crawford come every now and then. He's a different breed.
Terence Crawford, he is on a whole nother level. The only male to become a 2-division undisputed champion.
He's a great fighter, he's a legend, but you know, he's no Canelo.
This from A. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? I don't know. Y'all got Crawford. Y'all got Canelo.
Nobody in this world is untouchable.
I ain't scared of shit. I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
He never fought anybody like me. I want to make history.
The fight, it is over.
I'm an elite fighter. You know I'm different.
All hail the king.
This is my era, and ain't nobody gonna stop me.
You gonna be just like everybody else. Watch.
It's gonna be one of my best victories in my career.
Viva Mexico, cabrones!
We're gonna make history. Terence Crawford, 3-time undisputed champion of the world.
I'm on our way.
Come on, give me help. Give me help. Give me straight into it. Crawford making his entrance. Okay. I like it. I like it. Oh, Crawford. You throwing little insults. I know we. Damn, this a long ass entrance. Trap, Crawford. Why keep Crawford getting ready to make his entrance?
Chasing down one of the single greatest wins of the last 25 or 50 years in the sport of boxing. Here is Terence Bud Crawford. Andre Ward, you know this man well already, the first two-time undisputed champion in the men's game in the four-belt era, chasing further greatness here tonight against Canelo Alvarez.
Terence Crawford is a man who doesn't shy away from challenges, and in this case, he ran to it, but he's in unfamiliar territory. He's typically the alpha male, but tonight he's facing another alpha male in hostile territory. And the last time Terence Crawford was an underdog was against Colombian fighter Breedis Prescott in 2013. How does Terence respond to being the underdog tonight at this stage in his career, on this stage, in front of the whole world?
I called that fight, and he shut Prescott out in a brilliant performance. I cannot think of another fighter whose legacy will take such a swing based on what may be the last fight of their career. Michael Spinks, great light heavyweight champ, and he did business, made history at heavy, but it's largely remembered for offering Mike Tyson no resistance. He was too small.
This gonna be one of the best.
Loses. People will say the first time he fought another truly great fighter, he lost. He will not be remembered the same way as if he wins this fight. It will elevate him and cement his legacy at the highest, uppermost echelon of boxing history. I cannot remember another situation where legacy hung in the balance this deep into their career.
Made his pro debut back in 2008 in Denver, Colorado. Realized his first world championship by beating Ricky Burns on the road in 2014. Self-belief doesn't even begin to describe it when it comes to what this man thinks he can do, the IQ and the mean spirit, Andre. We've heard a lot about him as a mean-spirited fighter here all week.
Yeah, he just got the dog. We call it the dog in professional sports. A guy that if you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. And most guys, it's fight or flight when they get hit in the mouth. Well, we gotta see what Terence Crawford does tonight, because Canelo Alvarez is definitely on the hunt.
And what does that defectively competitive personality of Terence Crawford? It reminds me of Michael Jordan. He is competitive about everything.
Yeah.
What does that mean if the going gets rough tonight? If you can make it out of the early rounds and we're in the middle rounds of a tough fight, what does that pride do against the larger, more powerful fighter?
Terence Crawford has realized world titles at 135 pounds, 140 pounds, 147 pounds.
Come on, Canelo.
Last August, outpointed Israel Madrimov to become the champ at 54. Now moving up to 68 to challenge the undisputed super middleweight
Come on,
champion.
Canelo. We need you to win. I got money on this, y'all. Come on, Canelo.
Saul Canelo Alvarez has won 11 world titles across 4 divisions. As a 16-time pay-per-view headliner, he has grossed north of $800 million. Tonight, with about as much fanfare as you could possibly imagine, he makes the 7th defense of his undisputed super middleweight championship here in Las Vegas against Bud Crawford. And you believe it's the biggest fight of his career.
It's not only that, but he is keenly aware of how much he has to lose in this fight, because he is the favorite and he's fighting the much smaller man, at least a man who had to jump up several weight classes. And because he's so aware of that, he refused to fall into the trap that the larger favored fighter sometimes falls into and be underprepared. He got elite sparring. He came in incredible shape to this fight. And whatever Canelo has left, he is going to bring tonight.
Canelo got a lot of heat for his last fight with William Skull. Is he getting old? Is that what we're going to see in the Terence Crawford fight? You better believe that Canelo Alvarez is going to be 10 times better than he was against Skull. Great fighters, all-time great fighters, they rise in atmospheres like this.
Canelo Alvarez is 7-0 in stadium headliners like this. And I know that fact is not lost on a lot of the boxing masses. This is uncharted territory in some respects for his opponent.
As much as Crawford has, it's been made that this is the biggest stage of his career, which it is, you know, by far. It's also the biggest stage of Canelo's. He is now about to perform in front of more people than he has ever performed in front of before.
Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. I don't know why you took me, not you took. I mean, I don't know why, fucking, Netflix freaking service going down like that.
Tonight.
Like, come on, get your shit together.
For the main event is presented by Riyadh Season. Terence Crawford will be 38 later this month. Canelo Alvarez turned 35 back in July. Crawford is taller by an inch. He also has a 4.5-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions for our headlining act, the one, the only, Michael Butler.
Come on, y'all.
Órale, damas y caballeros, están listos.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? From Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, welcome to the Riyadh Season Card main event, live on Netflix. 2 of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound, are about to face each other in this main event. 12 rounds of boxing for the Ring Magazine and universally recognized, undisputed super middleweight championship of the world.
Come on, Canelo.
And it's all brought to you by special thanks to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority and Saudi Boxing Federation, Turki Al-Sheikh. This event is a presentation of Riyadh Season with the General Entertainment Authority, GEA, and it's all live on Netflix. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Holland, Executive Director Jeff Mullen. The 3 judges assigned to ringside, Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, Steve Weisfeld, and your referee in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee Thomas Taylor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring and they are ready. So for the sold-out, standing-room-only crowd here at Allegiant Stadium, and for the millions watching around the world, from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, come on. I know some of y'all boys' money on the line, my money on the line.
The challenger.
We can't lose.
Khaki and red. Official weight 167.5 pounds. His professional record is a perfect one. 41 fights, 41 victories, 31 big wins by knockout. From Omaha, Nebraska, USA, he's a four-time, four-division, two-time undisputed world champion, presenting the former lightweight world champion, former undisputed super lightweight world champion, former undisputed welterweight champion of the world, and the current reigning super welterweight world champion, the undefeated Terence and fighting out of the red corner, wearing black and gold, officially weighing in at 167.5 pounds. In 67 professional fights, he has 63 victories, including 39 wins by knockout. Only 2 defeats with 2 draws. He's the four-time four-division world champion.
Come on, Canelo.
Welterweight world champion, former middleweight world champion, former light heavyweight world champion, and the reigning, defending, Ring Magazine undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Sinaloa, Mexico, Saul Canelo
Come on, Canelo.
Right here, gentlemen, right here. Coach, right here. All right, gentlemen, we got everything from the middle of the gold up is gonna be good. Middle of the silver letters here up is gonna be good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Is Canelo Alvarez just too big, too strong, too good? Is he about to do what no one's ever done and beat Bud Crawford? Or can Bud Crawford pull the upset and become this era's GOAT? The guy that generations from now, this generation will say, I don't care who you bring. That's the best guy I've seen.
Well, in terms of the extent to which size may matter in this fight, Max Kellerman, you and others believe we will get that answer in short order as we begin round 1 of the super fight for the undisputed super middleweight title.
Come on, Canelo. Come on.
Bud Crawford. Crawford opens out of that southpaw stance.
Crawford is a 17-year pro, 41 fights, but he's still going to have to adjust to this atmosphere, to this moment, and the reality that he's facing Canelo Alvarez in that ring tonight.
And the force of the punches, that's what I'm looking for early. How does Crawford react to the force of Canelo Alvarez's punches, especially to the body?
Canelo looks slightly bigger than Terence, but that's not the tell-all. The tell-all is when they clinch. The tell-all is when those punches get thrown, and to your point, when they start to land.
Crawford had knocked out 11 straight foes before going the distance with Madrimov back in August of 2024.
And the Dreamov was the biggest opponent he's faced as a pro, and it seemed largely because of the size his most difficult. And that was 2 divisions south of here.
A lot of boxing experts felt as though Alvarez needed to be on the pressure early. Crawford at times has been a slow starter, sometimes by design.
Alvarez is a master at his body
Come on,
position
Canelo.
and taking ground and making the ring small, subtly and quickly in fights in that first round. And you see him doing that right here. He's just slowly taking ground, and he's forcing Crawford to give up ground. That can unnerve an opponent over time. That can drain an opponent. I want to see how Crawford answers that tonight.
As is often the case on this level, you're dealing with 2 of the highest boxing IQs in the game, very fast processors, and they are studying each other right now. Big right hand for Canelo.
Okay.
Body shot got through for Alvarez.
2 good shots for Alvarez.
First 2 real punches of the fight.
That angle for me, that right may have.
By the way, the 2 first clean punches of the fight for Crawford.
Crawford shakes off that right hand offering of Alvarez, who now changes his level. Under a minute to go here, round 1.
Everything Canelo's thrown so far, it's been with force, but it's been blocked.
That attempt also blocked by Crawford.
The way Canelo throws, you better block those. That one landed, left hook to the body.
Good shot from Canelo.
Ooh.
Crawford can't give up too many of those.
That's where you find out, is Crawford big enough? Can he take those kind of shots?
Over time.
Over time.
Hey, that was a good first round. They both try to feel each other, try to see what to get.
Perfect. Just give me that little bit more. Do one every once in a while, a little more. That's working so good.
Hey, use your leg feints a little bit when you're trying to get close to him with that jab. Okay. See if he'll bite it. All right? But make sure when you throw your jab, throw it to the hand. Throw it to his hand. And see if you're close enough to throw the double jab. All right? You get him on that angle?
Crawford's coming behind the triple jab, landed a nice clean shot on the ear and the side of the chin of Canelo. One single shot from Crawford. Didn't hurt Canelo, but Crawford needs to land those kind of shots to get in a lather and get in a rhythm.
And the other punch did not land, but it forced Canelo's glove into his head, which made it look like it landed, the right hand. Did you like that clean left from Crawford? Did you like the left hook to the body and the greater activity from Canelo?
And you might have heard Brian McIntyre looking for Crawford to employ a few more feints here early round 2.
He needs to not only employ feints, but the jab. Bomac asked for the jab, and he has to continue to do that to try to keep Canelo at bay, though Canelo is a great counterpuncher, but it also helps Crawford get into a rhythm. But that shot right there that Canelo landed, and he's landed it in the first round, is a shot he uses often with southpaws. He doesn't throw the punch where they necessarily are, but where he thinks they're going to be. It may not look hard, but it's a hard shot, and Crawford has to find a way to not give up too many of those.
And Crawford has landed cleanly and has reddened Canelo's face this round, but I think more importantly, he has to make Canelo believe that he's fighting a real super middleweight, that he's fighting another guy his size.
Nice slip there by Crawford, getting off the center line.
Canelo is not a jabber. It's not something he does very often. His gift is pressuring with feet and cutting off the ring, like we talked about in the first round, and making that ring seem a lot smaller than it actually is. And you see him doing this right here.
Partial land to the body by Alvarez under 2 minutes here, round 2.
Crawford not only has to jab, good exchange from both guys.
Good body.
That looked like Crawford touched Alvarez on the way in.
But he also has to feint Canelo. He has to look like he's going to do something even when he's not. It keeps the harder puncher off balance, keeps him thinking and allows Crawford to land shots that may not be knockout shots, but shots that get respect and build points.
Crawford's doing some good work, but now the question is, if and when Canelo lands cleanly upstairs, what happens? Because that has not happened yet. And he is a big, strong super middleweight.
Oh. Different tonight than he did yesterday at the weigh-in.
Rehydrated. There was no rehydration clause, by the way. Canelo can weigh whatever he wants tonight. After making weight yesterday morning.
And Crawford seemed none too concerned with any of that noise as he partially rips the body as Alvarez exits. Getting a little bit more in combination from Crawford here in the early going, under 30 seconds to go round 2.
Crawford got Canelo on the back foot just a moment.
Canelo used to be.
Hold on one second, Max. You got to believe Canelo's looking for a counter, even though his back is against the ropes.
Right, Canelo used to be a masterful counterpuncher with his back against the ropes. He liked taking opponents there and countering.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen. Time.
Round 2 in the books.
Crawford slowly starting to land a few more shots. Canelo landed that left hook, and Crawford answered with a right hook, missed the left hook. But that's what Crawford has to do when Canelo comes forward. He can't be mindless with his defense. He has to be defensively responsible, but he has to start countering Canelo more and more to get that respect.
You saw.
I ain't gonna lie, if I'm Canelo,
as Canelo was landing the body shot,
I would stop coming forward. I would just.
But in lower weight divisions, that check hook may have produced more of an effect.
You have to give him more. You have to get to.
You know what you're doing. You ready to go?
WWE Star Power with us tonight. Triple H alongside Stephanie McMahon. Great to have them with us as we arrive at round 3 of the mega fight. Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford.
Come on, Canelo.
You know, the fight is still early, but Crawford has had inactivity over the last 2 or 3 years. Good shot right there from Canelo. But the inactivity or the rust has not shown. It looks like Crawford is fresh, and that he might have needed that rest, at least at his age. He'll be 38 right after this fight.
He doesn't look like a rusty fighter so far.
Yeah, much was made of that angle. Also the angle that Alvarez had fought 520 rounds as a pro to 245 for Crawford.
What you do notice, he also doesn't look so much smaller than Canelo, really. At least the effect hasn't shown up in the ring. But you do notice Crawford is doing the better boxing so far. Not by a lot, but by some.
Oh.
But the effect, the punches.
Canelo gotta like come in with that pressure when he does that, because Crawford almost lost his balance.
Right here, these last 30, 40 seconds, even though Crawford is landing some shots, Canelo's trying to send a message to Crawford with the punches he's throwing and the pressure he's applying. So far, Crawford hasn't gotten the memo.
You might have seen Skipper Kelp's unofficial scorecard gave Crawford rounds 1 and 2.
I could see it. I thought the first could have gone either way. I could see giving the second to Crawford.
Good body shot right there from Canelo. That signature lead left hook to the body.
Yeah, that's a good sign for Canelo Alvarez. Skipper Kelp, talk to us.
Right now, Crawford's just doing a better job of managing the distance of the fight. He's where he wants to be right now.
Good point.
Crawford got that right hand in the way of that body shot from Alvarez. Both guys landing below 20% here early on.
You study Canelo Alvarez, you got to know that he'll have 3 or 4 times around where he presses. You can sense it, you can see it in his body language, but then he needs to rest. So Crawford is trying to press and stand his ground more when Canelo wants to rest, which is what you see right now.
Which breaks Canelo's forward momentum. Can't get ahead of steam going.
That's the most responsible time to build up points if you're Crawford, is when Canelo wants to rest.
Good response from Crawford after Alvarez touched the body.
Yeah, we know that Crawford is the sharper boxer. What we haven't seen yet is what happens if and when Canelo lands something hard upstairs.
Ooh, got him with the body, good body.
Change levels. So far, the hard shots have been all downstairs, but it's not going to be that way all night.
Some useful body work from Canelo Alvarez in round 3.
Beautiful. Hey. Beautiful. Hey. Keep touching it. Keep touching it. Upstairs and downstairs. What you're doing is you're setting a trap for him because you know he's gonna try to come with that wild shit. All right. But it's a touch. Soon as he look like he get ready to go, maybe get low and then go. Catch and go.
He get frustrated because you're making him miss.
Cerrado, ya te leyó ese gancho.
Very close. Listen, you have to move your hips a little bit, and whenever you're really getting close distance, you need to work with your shoulders when they come back. Always listen. He's coming back to you. He's not coming back as quick as usual, but he's coming back to you right now. Keep it close.
Irvin Magic Johnson was not going to miss being front row for Canelo versus Crawford. Here we go, just like that, round 4 of a possible 12.
Come on, Canelo.
So far, however you have it scored,
come on.
And I suspect it's something like 2-1 Crawford. Skipper Kelton may have
I ain't gonna lie.
The first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won with the only clean shot of the round. So far, Crawford is fighting his fight, and he has neutralized Canelo's offense.
Those counters are very, very important. You want to get your respect? That's how you do it.
Those were hard shots upstairs that seemed to bother Canelo and enrage him.
Alvarez presses forward, but he got touched on the way out by Crawford.
On the one hand, if you're Crawford, good. Canelo lose control. On the other hand, if he turns it into a kind of hunt you down fight, maybe that makes Canelo more dangerous at the size. That was the first.
Oh my God. Canelo, oh my gosh. These boys shot a.
That was a good shot right there. That right on the button from Canelo Alvarez. And Terence Crawford took away.
He took it well. That's what I've been waiting to see.
Right up the guard now for Crawford. Shortly after Canelo had landed his most consequential strike of the fight and landed a right hand there.
Crawford's got to make that adjustment. Canelo seems to be able to land that right hand, the overhand right and the straight right as often as he wants to.
Well, I feel like Crawford's catching it mostly with his glove, Andre.
But you don't have to land clean to inflict damage.
That's right.
It's not something you want to give a guy like Canelo early in this fight.
And then Canelo just hit him hard in the chest with that right hand. And that's the first real clean, hard power shot upstairs that landed cleanly for Canelo.
Alvarez starting to open up here. 1 minute to go in round 4.
Good moments from Canelo. Downstairs, upstairs, good counter, but Canelo's getting in a bit of a groove right here.
Come on, Canelo. We got to put that pressure.
He started becoming more effective as an aggressive fighter. Can Crawford convince him not to be so aggressive with some counter shots?
That's a significant left hook from Crawford there a moment ago. Follows it up with a jab now.
Side-to-side movement from Crawford, nothing fancy. Fundamental boxing just to keep Canelo Alvarez just off balance, just enough.
Listen for the bell.
Oh!
To the right hand and
Hey.
lands.
Canelo, I ain't gonna lie, Canelo got that round.
How you feel? All right. Hey.
He can't.
See exchange from both fighters. That left hook that Canelo's been landing. Uppercut from Terence Crawford. A 2-3 piece from Terence Crawford. letting Canelo know you cannot reach for me without me trying to teach you a lesson. And that was the best punch of the fight thus far. Crawford took it well, but Canelo starting to find a home for the right hand.
But that's what it is, though. Like, Crawford, you gotta go, like, come in with the fast punch, because I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Canelo finna start breaking down his defense.
Try this much with the body. You have to go with the angle a little higher.
WWE superstar Logan Paul. Not necessarily the crowd favorite here, but they will uptick for Iron Mike Tyson. All right, so Crawford's good work largely in round 4 was done early. Canelo's late. Round 5 has arrived.
It's a hell of a fight so far, contested at the highest possible level. Not a war, but a high-level chess match where punches are being thrown with bad intentions.
I believe this fight is going to get a lot more violent as it progresses, these mid and late rounds.
A lot of pundits were expectant that Crawford would fight predominantly out of the southpaw stance. That's exactly what he has done.
He seems to be more comfortable in his biggest moments in that left-handed stance. At least these last 5 or 6 years, you see him predominantly good right hand from Canelo fighting that left-handed stance almost exclusively.
Canelo doing some very good boxing in this round from the outside.
Again, Canelo doesn't jab, and he's able to still land punches. Imagine if he did come behind the jab. I think he's learned how to not be a jabber, but have right foot position to get the shot that he wants.
And that means, well, there was a jab, but everything comes hard from Canelo.
Both fighters just missed some very dangerous shots.
Come on, Canelo.
Crowd trying to get behind the Mexican superstar. You may have seen Skipper Kelp as yet hasn't found a round for Canelo Alvarez through 4.
Might find this one if it keeps up like this. He's keeping Crawford's hands largely at home by staying busy, head and body.
Good counter jab there from Crawford.
Well, here looks like the break that you talked about, Andre, where Canelo's trying to rest. This seems like Crawford's opportunity to steal some of the momentum in this round.
Yeah, but I think Crawford believes that Canelo's baiting him, so he doesn't want to take that chance.
Round 5, historically, for whatever it's worth, has not been kind to Canelo Alvarez. Under a minute to go here in the 5th.
Been a pretty good round 5 tonight.
Tonight it has been. Oh, beautiful body shot by Alvarez. Body shot gets through.
Oh, hold on. Come on. But Crawford ain't trying to.
Alvarez stalking. Thomas Taylor hasn't had to break up much tonight.
You knew there had to be at least one of those.
Yeah.
If I'm the bigger man, been in the weight class, I got to pick you up at least one time tonight.
Does Crawford respond in kind?
Oh. It's a bait game. They both try to bait each other. Like, they both try to, like, break down each other's defense. But it's going who got the better advantage.
Please come back to the guard as soon as possible. When you ever hit him in short distance, you cannot forgive him. You have to inflict damage, okay? Just like we did, and come back as soon as you possibly do it. And you have to protect him.
All right. Great.
Don't go with the pain.
Yeah, he's trying to get underneath you. You see that?
You could. You know, come coming, you know, step him back. Keeping yourself. Good work. Start coming with that.
Former heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder with us here in Las Vegas.
Something changed in that 5th round. It went from a fight, however you scored the first 4 exactly, it went from a fight where basically Crawford was outboxing to Canelo. to a fight in the 5th round where basically Canelo was overwhelming Crawford's defense with volume. And here Crawford seems to be trying to take the play back.
I don't think Crawford liked that last round.
Move back. Move.
I call both of these fighters puncher boxers.
Good left
Oh.
hand. That's the kind of left hand that really hurt Errol Spence on his way in.
Crawford really doesn't want to be moving as much as he does. It's not his forte. He knows he has to do that tonight, but he's trying to take advantage of moments where he can get off and be his normal self, and we just saw that a few seconds ago.
Slick uppercut a moment ago by Crawford, and some appreciable swelling around the right eye of Alvarez.
Best punch of the fight so far, I think, was the left hand from Crawford that caught Alvarez coming in and kind of doubled the impact. And you can see the redness around Canelo's right eye.
Crawford starting to showboat a little bit, cracking that wry smile.
Even that left hook that Terence Crawford just caught a few seconds ago, that shot has a lot of power on it, and it oftentimes spooks and scares opponents for Canelo, which makes them keep their hands at home and not throw punches. That's not the case with Terence Crawford tonight.
Crawford has not really gone to the body in this fight, which shows the respect he has, I think, for Canelo's power and counterpunching ability.
Doesn't want to make the mistake and get caught reaching.
And it's all right. You did lean back. Hey, stop. You did lean back, opening it up. Just keep them up. We're good. Go.
Right call by the ref.
Crawford looks to be a lot more comfortable, Max, to your point, in this round than he did in the 5th.
He made a statement to start this round because he knew he had to break Canelo's forward momentum.
And he also knows that he's up in this round right now, so he's not taking any unnecessary risk. The burden and the onus is on Canelo to try to close this round out.
Jab gets through for Crawford.
Crawford might want to punctuate this round with something else hard before the end to say, hey, there's distance between you and me, like that.
That came after Alvarez had landed a pretty significant right hand. 30 seconds to go, round 6.
Because we're starting to enter the area of the fight where what happens starts to shed light on what has happened to that point. And Crawford right now is highlighting that he, in fact, was outboxing Canelo early, and it has started to add up.
Crawford looked very comfortable right now.
Important round for Crawford.
I ain't gonna lie, Bub, like,
at least that big, if not more, for Crawford in the 6th.
Like, if Canelo need a big shot, like, because Bub just...
Breathe, son. Breathe. Come back. Listen, we have to be more active. But he gets me. So you have to connect. Listen, whenever you get in there, you just get to the body. Okay, sir. All right. Get to that body. Let's go.
Canelo had a great 5th round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this 6th round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box the way he wanted to for the remainder of the round.
It wasn't a jab exactly, but it was a similar kind of punch that caught Errol Spence coming in and floored him. Canelo's a much bigger, stronger, and better fighter than Errol Spence.
Timing, though, was perfect on that left hand from Bud Crawford, and here we are, round 7.
Canelo's landed early in this round. That's the 3rd shot that Canelo's landed, and you see Crawford testing the waters, trying to go a little bit deeper. Can I stand here? Can I exchange?
He's not backing up from Canelo's power.
Good uppercut by Crawford. Alvarez out of range on the return.
This is a significant statement Crawford is making if it continues this way. Not only is he not backing up from Canelo's power, but he may be doing more damage with his own in these exchanges.
And again, that responsible defense of Bud Crawford on display under 2 minutes here, round 7.
It's a gamble and a negotiation that Crawford is going to have the whole night. How long do I stay in these quarters? How much can I exchange with Canelo? When do I box?
This show,
as the great James Toney used to say, you need to bring ass to get ass. and Terence Crawford is bringing ass tonight.
Skipper Kelp, what are you seeing?
Downloaded the data he's been looking for. He looks very comfortable inside right now.
Crawford got off to a good start, largely hasn't looked back. Both fighters landing at a 29% clip, just over the midpoint of this fight. Alvarez closing the distance.
He has him where he wants him. Canelo got him in the corner. But in that exchange, Crawford got at least as good as he gave, at least as good as he got.
Nice shot to the body by Alvarez.
You know Crawford's feeling good because he's staying there longer.
There we go. Come on, Canelo.
Canelo punches. If he lands or if he blocks it, you see Crawford coming right back. That's a respect thing.
Neither man has really hurt the other man yet. They felt each other, but I haven't seen either guy hurt yet. The question over the back half of this.
But I ain't gonna lie, Canelo, like, accuracy when, like, Bud started to move away from the ropes and stuff, he gonna start finding accuracy. Like,
yes. In the back half. Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
Crawford working off that jab late in round 7.
How you feel? Good? Hey, you don't gotta get to no firefight with him, okay? You just keep boxing that motherfucker. He gonna get desperate, and you're gonna be able to run him into something, okay? Just keep boxing him. If you stop and you're looking for something, get on the ball of that back foot so your screen can be better, so you can have a little bit more snap on your punches. Good. Good. Good.
Uno, tírame dos y cabecea. Y aquí.
1, 2, and
Pero
put your hand in
que
it.
sienta que lo traes encima, que te trae encima,
Listen,
güey.
yes,
Okay?
now, you have to make sure that you're up there. Like, so we came to win.
Hágalo con
You
inteligencia,
have
con
to
mucho
do it
pinche
with heart,
corazón.
and we have a lot of freaking heart, oh, son.
Round 8 of a possible 12 to decide the undisputed super middleweight championship. Crawford and Canelo. Skipper Kelp has Crawford up 6 rounds to 1.
What you see with both of these fighters is one fighter is bigger, not by much, but he's bigger, and he's stronger, but not in the way where he can do whatever he wants to do with Terence Crawford.
And the resilience of Crawford, his punch resistance
Ooh.
at this weight has been impressive, because Canelo has nailed him, and Canelo is a puncher.
But when you boil yourself down, your punch resistance is effective. Thus far, Crawford has taken the big shots from Canelo, the single shots, and even the 2-piece that he got hit with very, very well.
And that's the thing, at this level, I mean, everyone's going to get hit.
Yeah.
Can you hit him 2 and 3 times? And Crawford's been the one to do that so far.
And can Alvarez rally if need be? Right, got off to a big lead against Bivol before the latter rallied. Nice shot to the body by Alvarez. 2 minutes to go, round 8.
Crawford acknowledged that body shot.
Quick hands from Bud Crawford, changing levels there. Alvarez with effect to the body.
Crawford's been honest. He shook his head yes when he felt it to the body, said no when he didn't, I guess.
Alvarez trying to get something going again. Good defensive responsibility from Crawford.
Alvarez has done some good work in this round.
Hey, Canelo, you got to start faking
He's
them.
just a tremendous ambassador for this sport. He has done so much for his
And
fellow
I feel
fighters.
like it should be 12 rounds.
He is affable, and he just landed a pretty significant right hand there. Under a minute to go, round 8.
These are dangerous punches
Oh.
for Crawford. Crawford is feeling himself right now, and Alvarez is throwing knockout shots.
Hold your arm out, Terence. No, let go. Stop. No punch. Straight back. Go.
See, Crawford trying to get some respect himself. He didn't quite lift Canelo up, but he got him off one leg. He wants to let Canelo know that I'm here too. But to your point, Max, Crawford has to stay focused because no matter how easy it may feel in spots, you have to know that Canelo is still pressing forward and he will always be dangerous as long as this fight is going on.
Ryan Garcia, who's trained with Canelo, told me that Canelo throws everything hard to sell his feints. Because everything's coming hard, you can't guess wrong, so you must respect his feints.
Eight rounds down.
Around this round, Canelo got to start picking up the pace.
It's interesting right there. At the end of that round, Terence Crawford looked at Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez extended his glove.
Make sure your feet are set.
Terence Crawford didn't
When you
block.
stop, you're on that back toe, and you got a little rhythm. You got an upper body movement, okay? All right? Because he going to come with the wide shit. He going to come with the wide shit. He go wide, you go to the body like you've been doing. Deep breaths. What you got, Coach?
Man, all you got to do is keep doing what you're doing. Bring your hands back. Bring your hands back. Deep breaths.
We have to work. We worked a lot. Good counters. You have to keep it close, keep it tight, keep your right guard. And you have to give more combos, more to the body. 3, and then you have to work on your defense as well. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's get some air.
Yeah, that's interesting. Andre Canelo Alvarez looking for a fist bump between rounds. The no-nonsense Bud Crawford not having it. Here we go, round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say, Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. Canelo's landing, but not like Terence Crawford in this exchange.
This is furious action.
Crawford circling back to work off of that jab, but everything out of him. Combination here, early round 9.
Did that open a cut?
That's right, man. Got a little bit of a cut. Take your time. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yep, there's a cut over Bud Crawford's right eye. It looks like a small
Stay right
cut.
here for me, all right? Stay right here. Hey,
Not sure about it, but from here it looks like there is.
Terence. Got a cut. Accidental headbutt. Let me see it. Let me see it. We're okay. We're not going to look at it right now. All right? Stay right here. Jeff, accidental headbutt. Got the cut. You good? Hang on. You ready?
Sorry, buddy.
No, we're good. We're good.
There was always the chance of this. Southpaw orthodox clash of heads, although it's Canelo who's been cut 3 times in the past. But it's Crawford with the injury.
And the ever-classy Alvarez comes over and immediately apologizes.
Oh, come on.
Terence Crawford is punching with bad intentions right now. And so is Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, these guys
are
looking for the knockout in this round. They both are.
You had to know this was going to happen at some point.
You called it, Trey. Right through the guard for Alvarez with the right hand.
Oh.
Alvarez, or so it appeared.
Good left hand from Alvarez. Bud Crawford is someone who took gunshots in the head and drove himself to the hospital to get stitched up as a young professional.
Ooh, good shot.
Ooh.
A little blood isn't going to spook him.
Those may not be knockout shots from Terence Crawford, but those are respect shots from Terence Crawford. He's demanding his respect right now.
Sweat flying shots.
Knee neither of these men have ever officially been knocked down as pros under a minute in round 9.
With not much more than 30 seconds left.
Come on, Canelo, you got to come with the jabs.
So far, Bud Crawford has done what he has done in every fight of his career, which is demonstrate, however you have the exact scoring on the cards right now, he has been the better man so far, as he's always been throughout his career. Canelo's going to have to do something.
That right hand will help the Alvarez cause. Under 20 seconds to go, round 9. Crawford looking outstanding with the extra weight, competing at 68 for the first time tonight. 3 to go.
This getting good. This is a good fight.
This is a moment where Terence Crawford stood his ground and got his respect from Canelo Alvarez. That's the range that everybody said he can't fight in. Everybody said that he has to fight the perfect fight and he can't allow Canelo Alvarez to touch his chin at all. He's been hit, he's took it well, and he's given just as much, and in many cases, more than what he's taken in certain spots.
You have to move your hips, and you have to get out and come back, and you know how to defend yourself. You need to get the guard up. Listen, we have 3 rounds to do this, to blow him up, all right? Listen, you have to strike him really, really hard. Move.
You hear, Red?
What's the rounds?
How many rounds he up? I don't think he up. But hey, you got to finish strong. You got 9 minutes.
You hear the corners. Eddie Reynoso wants something big from Canelo here. He says you have 3 rounds to do this. Crawford's corner believes he's up, but knows he needs to finish strong.
Alvarez corner looking for that power. Also some movement defensively as well. Round 10.
One of the questions I had was, how is Terence Crawford going to move and carry and fight with this extra weight? And thus far, he looks phenomenal. The shape that he's in and his ability to carry that weight. Good right hand from Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, it was.
Canelo, you add a couple shots like that and this whole thing can change quickly. Canelo remains dangerous and is being implored by his corner to pour it on.
Good sequence.
Ain't nothing but gloves. Oh.
Left hand by Alvarez, immediately answered by Bud.
Good right hand from Canelo.
Crawford said, that's all you got?
Crawford able to block that right hand.
If I'm Canelo's corner, I really don't like what I just saw from Crawford, the little pity pat, because it means he's feeling very comfortable.
The right hand is a shot that Crawford gets hit with a lot along the ropes and moving backwards. Been the money shot for Canelo thus far in this fight.
Yeah, he just landed it again as you said that.
Yeah, looked like he threw that right hand where he thought Bud was going to be, and he landed flush.
Not sure why he's not making that adjustment.
I think Canelo would be served well to punch with Crawford when Crawford goes into those 3-punch combinations.
Good body shot. Single shot. I'd like to see Canelo throw multiple body shots. Single shot from Crawford. Don't know if Canelo just doesn't want to open up that much or if he doesn't feel comfortable in that space throwing both hands, because he'll have Crawford trapped and he'll just throw one body shot.
A round like this is where Crawford can make a statement. Last 35 seconds or so, Canelo's done some good work. Can Crawford take the play away from him? Or can Canelo emphasize an effective round so far? And there's Crawford taking that play away.
Okay.
See Crawford holding up really well physically in these clinch situations. Alvarez presses forward. Crawford not there to be hit.
Did that exchange win Crawford the round? That's a great question.
All right, guys, listen for the bell.
This is the punch that Crawford has been getting hit with all night. He's taking it well, but that's not a punch you want to really give any fighter, especially Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo's also extended the straight right hand. That has landed flush, very clean. And we've seen Crawford start to do the flurries where he's throwing punches at half speed and half strength in order to get a big shot at the end of the combination. And that's the sequence that you don't like, Max.
You have to be strong, strong. You have to, don't let him dance around. He has to be strong.
We're happy to announce a new attendance record for Allegiant Stadium. 70,482 fans in the building. This venue proving great for boxing. Beautiful body shot by Alvarez to begin round 11.
Oh, good uppercut on the inside from Crawford. Both of these guys have that thing that great champions have, where when one tries to take the play away from the other, there's an immediate response.
You can't teach it, you can't coach it, you can't train that. You either have it or you don't.
So far throughout the fight, Skipper Kelp's card reflects what we've been seeing. It's not that Canelo hasn't responded, it's that Crawford's responses have been a little better.
Skipper Kelp, go ahead.
I just think that Crawford is answering the bell. Whenever Canelo does something, Crawford one-ups him.
And again, a nice short left hand by Crawford after he had landed an uppercut prior.
I thought I saw Canelo wobble a little bit from one of those uppercuts on the inside.
Ooh.
That's the negotiation that I talked about earlier that Crawford has to continue to make with himself. He won that negotiation right there.
Can't get too comfortable, though. You can see he's feeling very comfortable on offense, and Canelo is still throwing bombs. Crawford, I don't think at this point believes Canelo can hurt him.
I believe that to
Come
be
on,
true.
Canelo, you gotta put the power in.
Those two look like it hurt. This is Canelo's best moment of the fight. Can he follow up?
Still a lot of round left. A minute and 30 seconds in this 11th round.
Pinpoint jab from Crawford a moment ago. Ooh. Right hand from Alvarez gets through.
Yeah.
Left hook from Crawford gets through as well.
It's true, but Crawford may be getting a little too comfortable getting hit with some big, clean shots, though he's done most of the hitting this round.
Come on, come on.
Nice combination by Crawford. The body work got through.
By the way, I know Crawford's the smaller guy moving up, so we're like, let's look at his punch resistance. Canelo Alvarez is in the conversation for the greatest chin in the history of boxing. He's taken some big shots tonight.
Alvarez with a late left hand in round 11. 3 minutes to go.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, he's gonna get desperate this last round. He's gonna try to come too.
Gentlemen, last round we're gonna touch gloves at the bell.
But you box smart, okay? You got great foot movement. Sometimes hit the feint with a 2-1 or a 1-2. You boxing great. Keep touching him off the double, okay? You can't do shit off that double.
You have to keep close, very tight. Just take a bit, just go for him. Listen, get some air. Get some air. All your power you got. You have to move your hips very close and tight. It just is one low, one high. Very close and just go.
so we do have the same set of judges that did judge that Mario Barrios-Manny Pacquiao fight that ended in a 12-round majority draw back in July. Tim Cheatham and Steve Weisfield had it 114-114. Max DeLuca 115-113 for Barrios. We'll see if we get to the cards tonight.
Steve Weisfield is as good a judge as I've ever observed throughout my years in boxing. I believe, guys, either Canelo Alvarez does something
Canelo picks her
here,
head up.
or Bud
Keep
Crawford
her head
becomes
up.
the first ever lightweight champion, real champion, Ring Magazine, lineal, whatever you want to call it, to become super middleweight champions and also conquer other divisions along the way.
I agree with that, Max. You have to feel that it's discouraging for Canelo to land those kind of shots throughout the course of this fight and not get the reaction that most thought he was going to get. Probably he thought he was going to get.
This has been a masterful performance from Terence Crawford.
And adding to it with that left hand.
Do you think Crawford gets greedy here, Trey? And would that be a mistake?
I don't know if it's greedy. I think he's earned the right based on setting the table the way that he has to eat right now. It's the 12th round.
Yeah,
you
but
don't know how this fight is being scored.
Right.
He's not a civilian. He's a prize fighter, and this is what prize fighters do.
Billy Conn, in 1941, had Joe Louis beat for the heavyweight title. Went for a knockout in the 13th round and was counted out himself with 1 second to go.
Right hand gets through for Alvarez. Crawford seemingly having a hard time holding back the smile. 1 minute to go.
Still trying to land something big before it's over, but Crawford won't allow it.
He's knocking Canelo off balance with those upper shots, the uppercuts. But is he hurting him with them, do you think, Andre?
Brother, I think he's getting his respect. That's what I think. Enough to do what he's doing right now.
Right, Canelo's walking away, and
that's all you need to see right there. He's getting the respect that he wanted. Canelo's going to fight. He's a warrior. He's a champion, a great, proud champion. But Crawford got what he wanted, which was his respect.
Well, he felt like if he could get this fight, he could produce a performance that would earn the respect. Down the stretch we come. And there's the final horn. Terence, Bud Crawford, and Canelo Alvarez go the distance.
Guys, we know what we just saw. Bud Crawford just beat Canelo Alvarez. Let's see if the judges agree.
And when Bud Crawford heard the superlatives all week about how powerful or big Canelo Alvarez was, he and Brian McIntyre.
I ain't gonna lie, Bud won this.
He ain't fought us yet. And
I was going for Canelo, but he,
who turns 38 later this month, looked in prime form tonight against Canelo Alvarez. Official decision on the other side as we roll onward from Vegas.
They said it was a
it was just Canelo didn't.
to the 11th herb and spice.
I feel like they gonna have a like. They gotta run this back. I ain't gonna hold it. They gotta run this back.
Creating his world-famous chicken became an obsession. They were right. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken.
Digamos que en Airbnb encuentras una casa ideal para ir a surfear. Pues ahora también encuentras clases con un surfer profesional. O si encuentras un super lugar en Ciudad de México, ahora encuentras un tour de tacos con un super experto. Y si encuentras una icónica casa en el corazón de Seúl, también encuentras una clase de baile en un icónico estudio K-pop. Alojamientos, experiencias y servicios. Ahora Airbnb es mucho más que un Airbnb.
Well, back inside Allegiant Stadium, Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez go the distance. Most of Bud Crawford's boxing contemporaries picked him to win this fight. They felt as though he had more ways to win. Certainly from our vantage point, he did enough to move to 42-0 and assert himself undeniably as one of the greatest of all time.
You did that shit, bud! You did that shit, bud!
Now we await the official scorecards. All right, now for the official decision. One final time tonight, here is Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. Steve Weisfeld scores at 116-112. Max DeLuca and Tim Cheatham both have it 115-113 to the winner by unanimous decision, the Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
Bro, my thing is Canelo did not put he didn't put too much into his fight.
Congratulations on a truly historical win. What are you feeling right now?
All praise to the Lord above me. I gotta give him all the praise, because without him, I wouldn't be here. And I told y'all, I'm not here just by a coincidence. God bless me, and he made this event. He made this night just for me, and I've been telling y'all that. It's not my fault, it's God.
You seemed to be outboxing him early, but the rounds were competitive through 4. Then in the 5th, he started picking up momentum and he started to hit you cleanly. And it seems like you came out in the 6th intentionally to reassert yourself and stop his momentum. Is that accurate?
Yeah, of course, man. Canelo's a great champion. You know, I got to take my hat off to him. He's a strong competitor. You know, like I said before, I got nothing but respect for Canelo. I'm a big fan of Canelo, and he fought like a champion today.
I can't remember another fighter whose legacy hinged so much this deep into their career on one night. Had you lost, people would have said, well, first time he fought, a great fighter, he couldn't do it. But you won. And now, at this moment, if you never fight again, this generation will say about you what the last one said about Floyd and what generations ago they said about Sugar Ray Robinson. They'll say, no one could have beaten our guy. Is this the last fight of your career?
Like I said before, I don't know. I got to sit down with my team, and we're going to talk about it.
Bud, do you have anything else you'd like to say to boxing fans around the world?
I just like to say thank you. Thank you to all the supporters. Thank you to all the haters. I appreciate every one of y'all. We made this a great event. Shout out to everybody that came to support Canelo. I appreciate all y'all coming to support me and this fella. I'm happy that he get to make it home to his children. I get to make it home to my children. And you know what I mean, hopefully everybody be safe tonight.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era. Terence Bud Crawford. Canelo, as you have done your entire career, you took a huge risk tonight and then fought your heart out. What are you feeling right now?
I feel great. You know, primero que nada quiero dar las gracias a toda la gente que vino aquí a apoyarme como siempre. Muchísimas gracias. Y decirles que una derrota no me define. No me define. Al estar aquí yo ya gané. Y solamente quiero decir que ya gané porque tengo mi familia. En lo profesional he hecho muchísimas cosas. Entrené muy bien. Todo mi respeto para Crawford. Hice lo que tenía que hacer. Y al final de cuentas, a responder tu pregunta, aquí estoy para tomar riesgos. Vine a la vida a tomar riesgos, a ponerme a prueba y aquí seguiré.
First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that came to support me. That's always been behind me. I'm a winner for being here. I'm a winner for being here. There's no defeat here. The fact that I'm here makes me already a winner. I've done everything in my career. I've come to life to actually take risks. And that's what I did. I take risks.
And when the money fighter of an era is willing to fight everyone, you get a great era in boxing. Is Bud Crawford someone that you want to fight again? Do you feel like you could do better in a rematch than you did tonight?
Like I say to him, I feel great to share the ring with great fighters like him. And if we do it again, it's going to be great. But you know what? I'm glad to share the ring with great fighters. And I'm glad to be here. I already did a lot in boxing. I already accomplished a lot in boxing. My legacy is already there, and I am still taking risks because I love boxing.
If you continue, do you feel like this is still the Canelo Alvarez that we've all known and loved for all these years, or do you feel like something's changed? Are you still the fighter that you were?
No, I feel great. I feel great. I feel strong. You know, Crawford is a great fighter, a skilled fighter. And I get the credit to Crawford, obviously. And I feel great. I still feel the same.
Canelo Alvarez, the reason it's been such a pleasure to have you as the face of boxing is because of that. In victory and defeat, Canelo Alvarez is everything that's good about boxing. Thank you, Canelo.
A pleasure. Thank you. ¡Que viva México, cabrones! ¡Ánimo!
The living legend, Canelo Alvarez, for whom, as Andre Ward says, boxing is life, and it seems as though boxing is still life for him. He does say he wants to retire at 37 to play golf because he is very good on a golf track. But tonight belongs to Terence Bud Crawford. Andre, you had a front row seat to one of the biggest singular wins in the illustrious history of the sport of boxing.
Before I get to Terence Crawford, I first want to take my hat off to Canelo Alvarez. To Max's point in the post-fight interview, he didn't have to take this fight. This is the fight that Terence Crawford called for, so hats off to him for that. As it pertains to this man right here, it's well publicized that he's a friend of mine, and I've seen his journey throughout his career.
Hey. This was the fire live screen. If you like this video, go support your boy because he'll be more live screen. It's going to be more live screen. So I'm out. Peace. Enjoy your day.